Hey Leo, it's Lisa, and here is your May 22nd to 28th, 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is below in the description box. I am holding a contest this month. If you would like to win a reading with me, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and I will enter you in the draw. If you've already subscribed, no problem. Leave a comment and I'll enter you in as well. And I'll be picking the name at the end of the month and letting the lucky winner know that. Okay, so Leo, let's see what the overall message for you for this week is. And it is the moon. Okay, so the moon is all about a new path, or if it's not a new path, it can be that the path that you're currently on or the path that you're walking down is illuminated. So you're able to see better where you're going and it move towards this new beginning. The challenge that you face this week is moving forward. It's funny, there's a few signs that are doing the same thing. So the energy within this week must be very much about pushing through and moving forward, which the last few months or weeks have been that way. Okay, so what you don't see coming this week is things moving forward fast, or this can be travel. So we'll get more clarity on that. So travel coming, planning travel. And what they want you to focus on is the 10 of Swords, which is all about, that you're done being a certain way and you're like, you know what, I'm moving forward. I'm done. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of treating myself this way. I'm sick of other people treating me a certain way. And I'm going to move forward towards the things that I want. So it's very much like almost that sense of being pushed into a corner and going, okay, enough. And now I'm going to make the change I need to make. Okay, so some clarity. So the moon is all about this whole new path. That's new beginning, new path. It's funny because this is general, so it's kind of hard to know if it's a new path or if it's the same path, but it just has come clear. But it feels very much like a new way of walking your path, a new way of seeing what's coming and where you want to go. That's like your path is illuminated better. As you move forward, you get the Ace of Wands, which again is a new beginning. And the Ace of Wands is all about like a creative new beginning or something that really makes your heart sing and makes you fulfilled and happy. So it's a new way of being. So you feel much better. You're moving towards this new way of being. The Six of Pentacles is all about moving forward with balance, and moving forward with balance will create abundance in your life. It's also learning as you move forward to receive. So a lot of us, especially as empaths, you can put out and help and help and help and overhelp and give a lot, but this is learning to receive and starting to say, you know what, I'm worthy to receive abundance. I'm worthy to receive success, and allowing that to happen. And when you change that mindset, then abundance flows into your life. It balances you a bit more. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is about big success coming, and it is the big money card. It can be an inheritance, but it's money flowing in, and it can be big, a big lump sum of money. So a house sale or a bonus, a lottery win, an inheritance. It is the card of inheritance, but it can also just be like abundance flowing in, more abundance flowing in, and that brings happiness, fulfillment, contentment, success within a family unit, and just kind of happiness. Like you see this picture, it's just very much happiness. Okay, and then the Seven of Cups is all about as you see this and this new beginning and moving towards this new beginning, you really start to focus on what your hopes and dreams are and what do you want in your life and how do you want your life to look. And then you start saying, you know what, I want my life to be this way. I'm going to make it happen. It can be like, if it's health and fitness, it can be like, you know what, I want to be healthier. I want to be fitter. I want to be able to, be the best version of myself, whatever that looks like. And it's like, you know what, I'm going to start taking action and I'm going to make it happen. If it's about wanting a certain career, it can be like, you know what, I'm going to go for that. I'm going to learn what I need to learn. I'm going to gather whatever information. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to apply for the jobs that I want. If I want to move overseas or I want to move somewhere else, I'm going to start making it happen by researching it and doing what I need to do. And it's all about taking action and making your dreams come true. And it starts this week. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that you start to come clear what your new beginning you want, what it is that you, and even if it's not, it's interesting because I keep referring back, even if it's the same path that you're still heading in the same direction that you want it to go in, it just becomes clear of what you need to do, and what you can add to your life or take away from your life in order to have the best life that you want to have. Okay, so the challenge you have is actually moving forward and moving towards what is supposed to happen. So it's just kind of, you see the path, but now you need to walk it. The Page of Swords is all about just kind of battling through to walk that path. Just kind of push through and get to where you need to go. You can do it. You can battle forward and make it happen. The Eight of Swords is all about you're not trapped in a certain way of being. So you may see this path you want, and you may say, you know what, this is what I want to happen, but I've never succeeded before. I feel like this is who I am. I'm defined. And this card is all about, it's only an illusion that you think that you're trapped in a certain way of being. You can walk forward. You can make it happen. You can have the successes that you want to have. You need to understand that and move forward. You're not trapped in a certain way of being. There's always a way to move forward. There's always help. There's always some way to get forward. The King of Pentacles is all about setting goals and moving towards them and making them happen. It's about perseverance, not taking no for an answer. It's all about, one way or another, whether this takes me a year, whether it takes me 6 months, 2 years, I'm going to achieve this and I'm going to walk this path and be this version of myself that I want to be. And the Three of Wands is all about being in the now, focusing on what's right in front of you and moving forward, not looking backwards and, like what I should have done or the good old days or the mistakes I've made. You just can't look back. Anything that you've had to learn is inside of you. And then looking too far in the future, you can have hope and know the direction you want to go in. But ultimately, in order to get there, you have to focus on the now and focus on being present. I was just watching they're bringing this up when I'm doing this. I was just watching a documentary on Terry Fox, who's a Canadian icon. He ran across or tried to run across Canada to raise money in 1980 for cancer. And he only had one leg. If you can research him, he's a real inspiration, and he's like raised, in his name, people have raised a lot of money for cancer research. But his thing was he just focused on, because he was in a lot of pain because his prosthetic was, in those days they didn't have great prosthetics for running. He was in a lot of pain, and he just said that he focused on each mile, and then he would focus on each corner, like as he was running, each street sign that he would come across. He'd go, okay, I'm just going to focus on the now. I'm going to focus on getting to that street sign, and then I'm going to focus on the next street sign. And that's how he ran, how far he had to run each day. And that's what they're saying about this card is it's just about focusing on your goals that you need to do right now. Focus on taking that step right now to move in the direction that you need to move in, and that will change everything for you. Instead of going, oh my God, and getting so overwhelmed with all the things you need to do, just focus on what you need to do right now in order to move towards the success that you want. Okay, so that was interesting. And then what you don't see coming is the Eight of Wands, which is the card of things moving forward faster than you think, kind of arrows shooting forward. It is also about travel. With this being a general reading, I'm not sure. It could be like, depending on each of you. Some of you may be getting travel when you least expected it, and others, it may be that things move faster than you expect. this week. So let's see, get some clarity on this. The Queen of Swords is all about communication. So the more you communicate, the more things move forward fast. It's a little bit about accountability, a little bit about telling, voicing your truth. And it can be even communication, depending on what your goal is, whether it's like YouTube or social media, but it's communicating to help things move forward fast. The Nine of Swords is all about just letting go of stress and worry. And a lot of it feels very much like there's a ton of stuff happening in your head. I think that's why they're saying that that's sort of what stops you from moving forward. Like worrying about what could come, what could be, what, you might have to do 50 billion things. And it's just about focusing on the now and letting go of all the things that you don't need to worry about, and focus on what you do need to focus on. And then that really makes things move forward fast. The Justice card is all about breaking some habits to move forward, as well as balancing yourself to move forward. The more balanced you are, so taking baby steps, doing a little bit of everything instead of hyper focusing, will really help things move forward fast this week. And again, they're saying the same thing. It's about balance. The more balanced you are, the more things will flow into your life. And then as things flow into your life, you have to stay balanced. That's kind of the key to having the success continue to flow into your life. So very interesting. Okay, and then where they want you to focus on is growth. And basically at the point that you are done being the person you are, you're like, I'm done. I'm, stick a fork in me. I'm done. I am going to do what I need to do in order to move in the direction that I want to move in. And it's almost like you needed to get to this point in order to push forward. The Two of Wands is understanding that, the world is your oyster. You have the world in your hand. You can achieve anything that you want. And you're kind of done waiting, and it's time to move forward, not settle, not limit your life. And it's like, you can have what you want to have. If you want to go on a trip that's, a big trip, you can do it. You can do whatever you want. As you move forward and focus on this and focus bigger and not limit your thinking, you move towards this pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, which is happiness, fulfillment, celebrations, abundance. You're earning your success, and this is part of earning your success. It's kind of like gathering more and more lessons, gathering what you need to get and achieve your goals. And then the last card is the King of Wands, which is all about focusing on what's right in front of you, focus on what you need to do, and focus on achieving what you want to achieve. So it's all about like focus, energy, and making things happen in your life, and pushing through the not wanting to move forward, and pushing through all the overthinking. Just focus on the now, focus on what you need to do, take each step as it comes, and then you will earn what you need to learn, and then everything is moving forward. And just don't limit your thinking. That's what they're saying. Don't limit your life, don't limit your thinking. Do not settle just because. Okay, amazing, Leo. I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for watching. I'd really appreciate it if you could like and share my videos. It would really help me grow my channel and help me continue doing these. Thanks so much. Have a great week, and I will talk to you soon.
One day, or day one, you decide.